recording this time.
Okay,
you
now
sure
it's
you're
recording.
Hello and welcome to the low energy.
Yeah,
really can't
welcome
wait.
to the nice, calm, relaxing review of the game that we forgot to record earlier
I
today.
can't
We
wait to
forgot
see
to
how
record?
it turns out.
We
forgot to
being
record.
my multiple
You
personalities.
and only you.
This was a game between me, the Team Rocket, and Azfac that we all know. Only me and Harry would ever watch this probably, and it'll be in future to remember the game. Okay.
All the people that don't get to be here for the recording want to see what we say about things.
All the people
Oh,
that
you
are
can talk
viewing
us
it
through your
through
guys'
historical
thought
record.
processes now.
Yeah.
Guys, can we
This
not
is-
do this gay intro, please?
This
Okay.
is an extra level.
So
Okay,
Yeah.
what I can talk you through is the nickname, and that is the name of Abba's Final Fantasy
You
character
You
that
guys
is a
didn't
cat
see
boy.
my purloin? It was called Abbo. I. So
You should have called it Abba Silvermane.
I didn't know he was called Silverman. I just called it Abbo.
okay.
Speed type, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it
I
is.
wanted
This is still quite fast.
I wanted poisons. I
Yeah.
wanted poison spikes up.
Yeah.
So I was really adamant to try and get them up. And
Adamant?
Godly just comes
I thought you were jolly.
and screws me, and I'm like, wait, I can still get it.
Yeah, a lot
I
of the
can beat
confusion
the
was about
priority.
why not just overheating again and
Yeah,
finishing
that
first
took a
row.
lot of deliberation
Yeah.
to sack the
That
Litton.
happened like 3 times.
You
not
had
just
to
me.
do it though. It's the only way you could
Well, I
safely
don't know.
get
I think the
Godly
toxic spikes were actually not as bad as I thought they were going to be. It was mainly the dinosaur, and the goat
But
that were
this
the
little
issues.
man,
If Grookey, Porygon, and
These two.
Geodude had poison on them, it allowed Ghastly to one-shot them all.
Yeah, but Ghastly would get outsped by Porygon.
I didn't
Actually,
one
realize
shot.
I didn't realize you were banded at this point, so I was expecting a knockoff onto that Skiddo there and was going to toxic the Grookey in return.
I am terrified of that Skiddo for the future games. Like, I don't like it.
It's not that bad. It just had
Oh,
Sand
yeah,
Skipper,
the
so
taunts were very
it's sort
interesting.
of fucked with my best Pokemon.
So that taunt there was obviously because I thought Woobat was going to try and set up.
Here we go. Here's Tom's first influence on the game. Well, first main one.
Okay, the crit.
Okay.
Thank you, Tom.
You would have outsped and killed me next turn anyway, so I was completely fine with that. It just saved the turn. Here's where I'm a bit scared. I like protect just to scout what you're doing, and then I sack it.
You sack your SD, yes. Yes, of course. It's not like there was like a 30% Meowth in the back.
Hey, but look at the damage this Meowth's doing here, Harry. You got rid of the berry juice? Oh, well.
It loses to my most useless Pokemon
Okay.
in the set.
And Togepi was useless throughout all these battles. This was my favourite. This freeze was great.
Tom was having a wild time.
The insta-thaw.
We were literally like, oh, Tom, and then it thawed. We were like, oh, Tom, you really dragged it for a wild
instead
one.
of just fucking draining
He
kisses?
needed a wish.
I understand.
He was just wishing.
If I hadn't have swapped here, I would have actually lost. Probably.
Really? Oh,
Yeah, because
Because
he
it's
wasn't
Choice Scarf. I didn't
choiced.
realise until the second game, though, that it was Choice Scarf until I basically lost.
Wait, you didn't already know that it was Choice Scarfed?
No, I just wasn't thinking about any of that.
Okay.
Yo.
So after that game, I got that Grookey was choice banded, and that's where it all fell apart for Harry.
Oh,
I
it's
think.
really slow for the ones that Ben wins, I see.
That was not really slow.
I didn't see.
The
I didn't
predict
realise
of
Mold
the
Breaker did that.
start on this one.
Oh yeah, we talked about that quite a bit.
I had no idea that Mold Breaker.
I did the damage calc. I thought
Yeah,
I
and
had
this is when I didn't
Eevee,
realise
like,
that it was scarfed.
Yeah, I did a Eevee like damage calc. I was like, it won't kill, but I'll sack my Granados just to get big damage on the Porygon. And then I was so shocked when I actually killed it.
What does Mold Breaker do?
Ignores the effect of the opposing Pokemon's ability.
So it ignored the sturdy and allowed it to one-shot. That's the entire
Okay.
reason I ran Mold Breaker against Harry.
Okay.
See, my plan was just to spread poison as much as possible, but I didn't even really need
The
to.
Ghastly was like your most useless Pokemon, though.
It
Okay.
killed a few.
It's
The-
fucking this
like
thing.
the third game where he
Yeah,
poisoned every
that was
single
that was
position,
a
you were in a
sack.
tough one because head smash would have one-shot anything you sent
Oh yeah,
out.
I decided that was the least useful.
And then I just sack it here because it's on 14 health. But I didn't. I should have just switched. I thought you would have knocked off.
Absolutely. Is this where I parting
it's
shot?
a bit of deja vu. This is overheat.
Yeah, it lives on 1
And then
HP
parting
somehow.
shot.
And then I parting shot.
Yep.
Yeah, so I like the thing is if I overheat here.
Okay, but I did think that I outsped Lytton at this point because I'd won
Like he
every
could
single
just swap
speed
into
tie.
something that could then take a KO on me.
For some reason it's not showing, but there is double toxic spikes up now. But it only affects the Grookey really. It wasn't really worth. Also, I was sure that
Why is
Hex
its
would
name
one shot.
conscientious?
He objects.
It's there's not much of
How?
a theme here, Ben.
Nah,
How is the Ghastly
How does he object?
relevant?
because he's dead.
Oh, that's right.
He's one of the dead conscientious objectors.
Yeah, he got
Is that what he is?
mentally
Okay.
tortured into death.
Okay.
He was put in an isolation ward. Or camp.
Crazy, bro.
Okay. Just to protect for the little bit of toxic
The
damage
game
and
is
scouting
already
out
over at
what
this
it's
point.
doing. Frankie comes out.
We should do post
Nearly got
commentary
one
for
back.
all the games.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's really chill. Oh, you protect. Okay, I
Through-
really thought I'd messed up.
Should watch my game and complete through my thought process.
Okay.
Yeah?
When
Your
I
game
knocked,
was boring because there was no pummeling.
when I did a knockoff here, I realized that you were
Shitty
no longer
pellets.
choiced, and I was like, wait, I can't just switch into Skiddo if he's.
Well, I mean, you were fine. It has...
Luckily, the knockoff did nothing at all. But
Rather tanky.
Mhm.
It's
But
randomly built
you
up
were
on
waiting
like
for my Skiddo
Kenya.
to set up, but it didn't even have bulk up this week. And then I predicted
Well, I
Grookey
realised
start this
fairly
time.
early that you had no set of sweepers on your team for whatever reason, and that my bird was like useless.
Bird.
Well, it actually wasn't useless because it had a good type matchup.
Okay, here's my Toga
What?
piece shine.
My
Woobat?
bat, I mean, yeah, my bat.
What is it? What was the point of your Woobat? What is it?
It was Psych Up, Bat, and Pass unaware. So it could literally, it would take no damage from the sweepers.
Psych Up doesn't work with simple though, right?
That's why it was unaware, Lucas.
Oh, of course. I see.
And basically, it could just stop a sweeper in its tracks and then reverse it like easily. But Ben just had no set of
Yeah.
sweepers for
And
whatever
I
reason.
realized
It's the
Harry
same
wasn't
thing
setting
again,
up
but
either.
Togepi gets simple.
I realized Harry wasn't setting up either, so Togepi was literally dead weight to me at this point that I could just switch in to take hits that I didn't want to take.
No one's setting up. There should be some steps with just like a purloin.
Oh, this is the double battle pass, isn't it? Oh no, wish there.
This is where I U-turn.
Yeah, and then I had the battle pass for the slow switch, so I could
This is
follow
when
whatever
every
you
single
did.
member of Harry's team gets poisoned. Does Courtney
Yeah,
have,
but the poison
her own
didn't matter
therapy?
because my team are all really offensive. And they get one shot anyway by the Ben's threats.
Hex, Harry. You gotta
Oh,
think about
that
the
was really
hex.
lucky for me, although I don't think you would have killed anyway. But it meant I could take another
the
hit
crit.
further on.
Tom's just all on Ben's side.
I don't think that crit
Standard.
mattered too much.
Every crit matters, Ben.
I assume you probably realised, but this was an offensive Porygon.
Yeah, it was offensive
Not
choice
defensive in
scarf.
any way.
I realised it was choice scarfed pretty early on.
So just max attack, max speed, some special attack. Or max attack, max special attack, some speed.
Well, it used download to boost whatever it had.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is when I regretted not having
Oh, that was an explosion prediction
certain
right
moves.
there.
Yeah, I didn't want to explode into the normal resist. High armor.
Yeah, it's not high armor though.
Armor?
It's
Crano does.
physical resistance, sure.
Called defense?
Granados
Yeah.
is like a paper towel.
Yeah, but it's higher
No,
physical
no, no.
than special defense.
Granados, you're thinking of any other rock type Pokemon. Granados' defensive stats are terrible. It's like 30.
Yeah, I looked in the game and it was like 35 and 40 or something like that.
I'm pretty sure
Its
it's 30 in both.
HP stat is okay, and that's it defensively.
Porygon's doing work though.
Yeah, it's scarfed. I couldn't deal with it apart from with my Granados,
Right,
who could
40 and
outspeed.
30, which is still terrible.
Man, if only I'd have swapped it to Grookey on that turn.
But then I would have just swapped to Skiddo, and it would have been that whole game again. Predict the grassy glide,
Taking a foot.
and then even if
But
you
yeah,
knocked
didn't
off, I
really
knew
have
it was
another
safe.
option, regardless of what Harry said.
Yeah.
Does Grookey
Because
just not have much...
choosing any other move, it's still not going to ever be able to kill the goat.
Does Grookey just not have much going for it? Is it just in a bad...
Grookey's great, but
No, it just cannot beat the goat.
yeah,
It beats like everything else, pretty
Skiddo
much.
is a real hard matchup for it.
But the goat has the ability to absorb the grass moves, you see.
Oh, it's like Ponyta has the
Called,
ability to
I didn't
absorb
realise it even
fire.
had, because I only prepared for 2 of Ben's Pokemon, and then I got... so I just was like,
Wait,
like this.
which two?
Ghastly and Meowth.
Oh, okay. What was your prep for Ghastly? Just out of
It was
curiosity.
Porygon with Zen Head that outspeeds and one-shots it, and can
Yeah, I
swap
was
into
gonna say.
Shadow Balls. And
Do you
then
not
for
tell?
Meowth, I was convinced you were going to lead it to counter Geodude. Because you can fake out and then Water Pulse.
No, I didn't even bring Water Pulse.
So I bought the cat and gave it Protect. And then I don't know what my plan was after that, but there was a reason. The cat was meant to be the perfect lead.
Well, because the Intimidate and the Fake Out wouldn't be there.
Well, the fake out would be protected, yeah.
The Water Pulse would still be there though.
Yeah, I think then I would swap on the
Into
Water Pulse
Grookey.
and go from there.
Okay.